Steve Buscemi plays Mr. Pink.
Yeah! Hey guys!
Is that just a thing now?
Yeah, this is a thing now.
I have to dance into the scene?
Yes. This is the new thing. Dayton, the dancer.
Not the stripper.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Do you have prejudice or something?
No, name a male strip club within 100 miles of here.
Dayton's house. Hey!
I don't know if I'd quite call it a club.
That's a club for one.
You gotta like fur though.
This ain't the 70s, man. Okay, Chewie. Alright. Oh, fuck it, let's crack into this.
Okay, alright guys. Let's crack into this, guys.
This week on Amateur Brews, we have the
We're going part
Groennfell Meadery. All three of these are gluten-free. The Valkyrie's Choice is sitting at 6.9% ABV. So, and it has an ingredients list, which is actually kind of nice. Water, honey, potassium sorbate, sulfites. This looks like a traditional. This looks like wine.
This one will probably be the most traditional out of the ones we try. But definitely with the more of the Havoc mead is where they were saying that it is a more of the craft mead style.
Hold on.
Dude, I'm cool with it.
You pick one.
Now, I would just like to point out, we had that that unfiltered IPA. This one looks unfiltered. This is what I more imagine when I see unfiltered. This is cloudy.
You know what this looks like? Tupelo honey.
Okay, yeah.
It looks like a
For those Tupelo, it's I believe it's a tree. So I don't think I've actually mentioned this on the show yet. My grandparents were bee farmers.
No. You mentioned it.
They had. I don't remember.
No.
That's what happened.
They had a poster in they had a poster in their store that was different kinds of honey showing the different colors. So you have like orange blossom honey, Tupelo honey. You can get wildflower, which is what you normally find, and you can get stuff like buckwheat and different flavors. Zach, you might like buckwheat.
Buckwheat
It's
is a
black.
very. I've probably had buckwheat.
Right.
Buckwheat honey. It's good on the dry side.
I get almost a like a white pepper.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
nose.
A little bit. Yeah, it kind of has that. Yeah, it's not like peppery, but it has more of that
Spicy.
the musk.
It's got a spiciness.
Yeah, but you can think white pepper. It's not like super bright.
Yeah,
It's more
it's just there.
Earthy. It's there. I'm like, not quite what I was expecting when I was saying like honey, mead, and everything, but
I do smell honey though.
It's got some funk to it.
It does.
It's got some heavy funk to it.
But I think that's where it's going. You're talking about like that white pepper smell.
Yeah.
And like that that funk of white pepper, like it has a wonderful, funky, earthy, and it took me like 180 degrees from where I was thinking we're about to head off to.
It almost reminds me of like a mushroom funk for some reason.
Okay, you can answer this. This is what I kind of think I get. I don't think I'm right. Coriander?
No,
What does coriander taste like?
not this. I don't know how to describe what
Cereal.
coriander.
Specifically shredded wheat.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that
processed
weedy flavor that you get after eating certain cereals.
But it's,
I'm getting that. But
funky.
to the back. Almost like Raisin Bran. But just the bran.
Yeah, no raisins, because raisins add a sweet
Flavor.
Yeah, flavor.
It's not bland though.
No, it's not. It's the funkiness that I wasn't expecting.
This is just a can of funk. It's
good.
We want funk. Gotta have that funk. Yeah, copyright infringement right there. Sorry. I like it though. Almost like a honey wheat beer without fizz.
Yeah.
Oh,
and sweet.
A funky wheat beer though.
I get a lot of wheat.
I'm trying to place that funk. For some reason, it reminds me of almost reminds me of mushrooms, but
I mean, like
just the
weird
earthiness to it. Yeah.
I mean, but it was like going back to like that white pepper smell. Was like it's that earthy kind of like I don't know where to place that smell at.
Yeah.
But it's like there's like a place in my mind like I can relate to it, but I'm like
it has an unfamiliar familiarity to it.
Yes, that's a great.
Because it sounds it smells and tastes very familiar. But it's like throwing a dart at a fucking dartboard blindfold. You don't really know what.
But I think it's more like an amplified flavor of like something you have more on like the background of your taste buds, and it's more
and it
amplified.
just accentuates it.
It's good.
there.
It's there.
Cereal,
I get you on the spice thing. I can't place what spice that is though.
But I also get the cereal thing, which I think I might just be a little weird for it, but like it's mostly like an aftertaste and kind of back into the sides of your tongue. I just get that weird cereal bran vibe. Oats, yeah. Maybe more like an oatmeal. But like I don't like oatmeal, so I don't have a good frame of reference there. So chuggable?
No.
I would say yes, but why?
Yeah.
Why would you want to? Because it's drinkable.
It's drinkable, but I don't know. Coming from like, if this is just the base, I imagine we're
in for a ride.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm excited for it.
I will say,
I am excited for the wild ride we're about to be on.
If this is half as funky as this,
oh,
I don't know whether to be excited or terrified.
This is the one I think is going to be real funky. Because it's got oak.
But that Saison Brett. That Saison is...
Saison, well, it's... So the thing with the Saison Brett, it's the Brettanomyces that gives it its funkiness. Because Brettanomyces is a wild yeast. And that changes everything.
Yeah. But if we're coming from this, like, a funky level of like this...
This is also, for how cloudy it is... Here. That's pretty damn cloudy. It's super clean.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
It's smooth, it's clean, it doesn't taste like you're drinking alcohol.
It's, for as funky as it is, it's kind of bright.
Okay,
it's
what it is.
It's mead. It's a honey wine. That's why we don't have the bubble. You don't get any tannins with it, which is super wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
I do like the very, very, very slight fizz to it.
Yeah,
it's a bubble. Just enough to feel it on your tongue.
It's a canning bubble.
It doesn't do anything, yeah.
It's just to keep it compressed.
Yeah. It's just a real slight, like almost tingle on your tongue.
Would you drink it again?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Would you want it as a pint?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I would. I think this, maybe slightly bigger, is the perfect amount.
Here we go. I'd go a pint of this with some, like, mushroom ravioli.
Well,
I think that would be a good balance of like
my thing is
rich
the cheese
and like earthy.
You have to get the right cheese.
Yeah.
Because if you go with just a plain white like cheddar, it's too strong.
You don't have to actually even go with the cheese. You can just go a nice savory like a mushroom filled
with brie.
You know what this honestly what I would pair this with?
What?
A turkey dinner. With like the brown gravy, just because the brightness of this contrasting with like
it would be like cut through everything.
Okay.
The like dark meat.
So
yes,
I don't like brie, but I think this would go good with brie.
What brie ever do to you?
So
she hurt his feelings in 3rd grade.
She was too soft.
Ah,
Yeah. I don't like brie cheese.
Dun.
I just don't like brie cheese. It's just too soft. It's almost like drinking or eating a liquid.
So, talking about brie cheese. So, when I worked for the university, we had this, it was one of our vegetarian sandwiches, and it was shockingly great. I forgot what type of bread we had, but it was a thick, like, multi-grain, more natural type bread. But it was brie cheese on one side, raspberry jam, and mint leaves.
Okay.
And it was this
Here's a stretch for you. Here's a stretch for you.
It was,
You lost me at the mint, but everything else sounded
but
marvelous.
no, the mint worked with the brie. The brightness kind of pulled everything together.
Okay.
And then you had the nice heaviness of the bread.
Cucumber, brie, pepper, and sourdough. On a sandwich
Throw
with this.
some turkey on there, so.
Well, I don't know. I feel like meat, maybe chicken. Just a very plain, like maybe a light green herb.
Now, I know it's not the most popular opinion, but I think chicken has more flavor than turkey.
Yes. I don't like turkey because turkey tends to end up drying out no matter how you cook it.
Yeah, I mean, turkey's very, it's
Chicken-
a platform.
Chicken compared to like the light meat of a turkey, chicken wins all day. You give me the dark meat though.
Oh, yeah, wait.
I'll take a drumstick.
Yeah,
of either
turkey
one.
drumstick is better than anything on the chicken. But if we're talking about like what you're making a sandwich out of, you're doing light meat. And I think just there's more flavor there in the chicken. So if we go with a turkey is like, it's there, it has the meaty texture and everything, but it won't be overpowering with what you want to pair this with.
I think if turkey had more fat on it.
No.
If it had more fat throughout it and you smoked it, where that fat just kind of melded into turkey, where you got that smoke, the nice almost butteriness that kind of turkey can have, turkey would be a million times better.
This honestly just
So-
makes me crave turducken.
You know what I was also thinking that this might go good with?
A turducken.
No. Worse.
Worse than a turducken?
What's the Scottish dish? Haggis.
You were just about to say worse than a turducken? Not
Turducken.
turducken. Have you had a faux dunkin?
Fowl.
No.
Or what? Pheasant?
Tofu.
Tofu.
I mean, like I can eat some
I've
tofu,
had-
but like,
Fried tofu's good.
dude, fried tofu is out of this world. What I can't
All
do
right.
is like tofu and soup.
So we're doing this one
Can
last?
you miso?
No,
soup with
I
the
don't like
tofu in
miso.
it?
I can't do it.
He
But
doesn't
if
like legumes.
I don't like miso soup in the beginning with. But if you get like tofu, like bread and fry it, great. If you have it like throw it on the grill, like in stir fry,